So one final investment decision by one company amounts to $40 billion in capital investment in British Columbia. That's a substantial amount of money to your GDP. Now, in actual fact, if you think about it, that's about what the provincial budget is for 1 year. So as we come through this, we went to the companies to begin with way back and we built this vision and said, how did it work for you elsewhere in the world? How can we do it better in British Columbia? What were the learnings and what have you? And so for the last 2.5 years particularly, we've been actually designing an LNG industry in BC based on feedback from countries and jurisdictions that learn lessons and from companies that learn lessons so that we could get it right. But as we come through that, there's a number of things. First of all, I can tell you, because I've sat down with the companies know our tax on LNG, they know what the levers are, and they know that it's competitive globally. So much so that one of the companies, when they were actually given those numbers, went before their board and made another $1 billion commitment to final investment decision work because they knew that at our end, we'd got it right. The Premier wants to pursue it, the government wants to pursue it, and believe you me, your children and grandchildren, if we're successful, will thank you for decades to come because they'll live in the most prosperous place in all of North America with the best job, education, opportunities that they could possibly ever dream of having. And that's why we're doing what we're doing, and that's why we're pushing this hard, and that's why we want to work with all of you to be successful. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's encouraging to hear Minister Coleman talk about where things are at with the liquefied natural gas industry right now in British Columbia. I think that being able to share that message now with our communities throughout the province is going to be important because it's on everyone's mind, obviously.
Actually, it was a wonderful update from Minister Coleman. It was good to hear that upstream, midstream, downstream, everyone's pulling in the same direction, and British Columbia is going to be able to get this off the ground successfully. All of the aspects have been considered or are being considered, and we're all working together.